area, so come on down to Precision Power if you need any work done.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's good?
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Yes, sir, man. Glad to see y'all are here. You know, this is for the, this is pretty much in regards to the Mexico Lifestyle docu-series. And, you know, just representing the DMV, you know, and I appreciate y'all coming here and, you know, just taking the time out to swing past and be a part of this project.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, we're going to go ahead and just ask some questions, a series of questions, and, you know, just take however long y'all want to in regards to answering them. But, you know, we don't want to get too deep into the warp hole and, you know, go too far out. But, you know, the first question is, first off, what are you all's aliases? You know, your nicknames. You know, what do people call you? You know, you don't have to give out your government. You know, but you're more than welcome to, you know, give us some sort of alias so just folks can know who you are.
Shit, go for it.
Trav.
That works for me.
Yeah. So look, there we go. We got Trav. Trav to the right and to the left.
Shit.
P.
Let's go with P.
Yes, so we got Trav and P right now, man. So, you know, shout out to Trav and P once again. Tell us a little bit about your car. You know, what's done to it, or if you don't have anything done to it, you know, what's the plans that you have? Because I'm sure that, you know, everyone's getting ready for next year.
Okay. So this is the 21 GT500, full bolt-on, supported blower, fuel system. Pretty much max effort, stock blower. Also got a 17 ZL1, heads cam, 2650, everything you can imagine.
Definitely.
Both pretty stout.
Nice. Man, that's a beautiful car, by the way, too. Just thought I'd just put it out there. This is a beautiful car, too. I love the carbon fiber over here. Hey, P, fill us in about the car, man. It's a beautiful Mustang, bro.
Thank you, sir. So, it's a stock motor, just got a Gen 5 3-liter Whipple on it, belt trans by Calimer transmissions, and McLeod clutch,
Nice.
and smaller pulley and bigger injectors, and that's it as of right now. Has a couple of suspension parts, but who really cares about suspension at this point?
Facts, man. It's, like I said, both of these cars are beautiful, man, and you can just see, man, they're pretty much monsters on the street, man. I appreciate y'all once again bringing these cars in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this out there. So we're gonna go to, you know, start off with P on this one. What made you get into the racing scene, P? What? Give us, you know, I mean, you know, you don't have to give us a long rundown or anything, but I mean, just, you know, let us know what is, like, you know, what's the reasoning, you know? Because not everyone does this, you know?
It comes down to passion. It comes down to just finding something to do.
Facts.
And when it comes down to it, and you have the passion for something that, you know, makes you go fast, something that makes that heart pump.
Yes,
like
the adrenaline, man.
Yeah, you know, like that. You know, you have the passion for the car, and you meet the right people, and you have the right mentality.
Yes.
Slowly, one thing, you know, leads to the other, and it just gets you in.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I feel you on that. You know, the passion, that's one thing, man. It's a major thing, honestly, man. Like, the passion for cars, the next thing you know, you end up having the passion for racing. But
yeah.
Trav, what's your passion, or, you know, what made you get into the mix too?
I've always been into cars. My dad, he was an avid racer back in the day.
Nice.
He's still.
Oh yeah, we've seen him. We've met him before. Trust me. Shout out to Pops, man. Shout out to Pops, man.
So he got me into it, and then recently got a ZL1, and then everything just kind of snowballed. Got in, met the right people. Just always going out. I'm out all the time.
Definitely. Perfect, man. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Once again, man, 2 fast cars, man. You can't beat that, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask some more questions. So we're going to talk about the car community just for a quick second. Just to give you all, I mean, just so you all can give us you all's opinion in regards to the car community. So, name one thing that you all think is damaging to the car community, but as a whole. We're not trying to point fingers. We're not trying to say this person or that group. It's more of a just expressing your observation in regards to the scene.
I would definitely say swingers.
Yeah.
Everybody doing these street takeovers.
Yeah.
We love to go out and hit the roads, and we all just go out, do a couple runs, go back. We don't do much damage. It's the people that are going out, doing takeovers, swinging in the middle of the intersections, hitting people, terrorizing things. That's put a bad rep on all of us.
Definitely.
That is definitely one of the main ones. As far as what we do, what we're here for is the mentality of some of the people.
Yes.
We're doing this for fun. We're not doing it for business. We're not doing it for clout. It's just fun. Just friends going out, just like how before you would play video games with your friends.
I was about to say the same. I was literally about to mention video games. Just like some folks link up online, play video games, or
same thing.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
Definitely. And that's one thing, like you specified. It's really about certain parts of the car community. It's not everyone, but the whole swingers and all that stuff. Yeah. That stuff is a headache.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, it is. Oh, you stopped it? Yeah. Do you prefer road racing or dig racing? And the reason why, we gotta ask this because you got dig racers hating on the road racers. The road racers, we got love for dig racers. We got love just for all racers, but the dig racers, man, they be having a certain feeling against the road racers, saying it ain't real racing, yada yada yada. Just give us your opinion. Like, which ones do you all favor the most, and then which ones do you like watching, and then which ones do you all like doing?
Watching a dig race is
intense.
I would say more fun than watching a roll race, but doing a roll race
is a different feeling.
It's different. They both are just separate things.
Yeah.
Definitely for me, it would be roll racing. I like roll racing more. This car is set up for roll racing.
Yes.
Doesn't necessarily mean I can't do dig.
Yeah.
But roll racing, there's more opportunity for it on normal street. You can't shut down every single street to do a dig.
Facts.
So it's just more convenient.
Facts. Trav?
Pretty much the same thing. All my cars are set up for roll racing. I mean, I do digs at the track.
Yeah.
My cars aren't set up for digs on the street.
Definitely.
Just make too much power, don't have all the suspension. Rolls is just more fun to me. Do a 40, 60 hit, and don't stop to 170, 180. It's such an adrenaline rush getting up there.
Definitely, I agree with you guys, man. We're gonna talk about the Tesla right quick. So we're gonna ask Trav this first because he has one. What's your thoughts on the Tesla Plaid? And I know you have one, but have you ever raced one as well?
I have raced one in this car and the ZL1.
Okay.
However, roll racing, Plaid might jump out, but I can come around it every time.
Yeah, you pretty much reel them in.
Yeah,
right.
Every time.
Right.
Now, the Plaid is game changer in my opinion. It's honestly one of the best cars. It does its thing every time.
Definitely.
The only thing is, the further you go through the night, it gets slower and slower.
Because of the battery.
Yep. But there's not much that can compare with it, especially out of the gate.
P, I know you don't like them.
It's not. No. It's not about that. It's not about. Actually, as a matter of fact, I do like the Teslas, but you can't put.
You gotta make it
them in the
spicy.
same cup. You can't. I mean, you can't mix like milk and Coke in the same cup. It's not. It's gonna taste like shit. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. They have no transmission. There's no skill needed to drive them. There's nothing.
It's true.
They are fast. Don't get me wrong. They are fast, but what you pay and what you get, it is what it is. You can't make it faster. You can't make it slower. You can make it slower, but you can't make it any faster than that.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can take the wheel,
take
you
the
can
weight
change the
out.
wheels, but that would be it.
So weight reduction.
That would be it, then. That's
Lots of
it.
ways. I mean, there's carbon hoods, carbon doors.
Well, that's the
they
thing.
make Lexan windows for them now. I mean,
Correct. So it comes down to weight reduction.
if you want to tear apart a nice $100,000 car, sure, but
Correct.
it's not worth it in my opinion. The car is what it is.
They do it.
What's going on, brother? How you doing today, man?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Appreciate you coming out, man.
Thanks for having me.
So let's start off. What's your alias? Like, what do you go by?
Go by McNomus.
You know, okay, okay. So I see you got the G80 behind you. Tell us about the car, the build.
Yeah, this is my 23 G80. Just basic bolt-ons at this point in time. Has full bolt-ons and port injection, low side pump. Working on a 6870 kit for it coming up in the next month or so.
Okay.
And then, you know,
Still
got some new wheels.
stock turbo car.
Yeah, stock turbo for now. Makes, you know, high 700s or so.
Okay. So you built the car yourself. You build your own cars. Yeah, like this one you built. You know, you installed everything.
Yeah, I built this car myself.
You car yourself. Okay. So what made you get into racing? Like, what started it off for you? Like, I know you probably got into you love cars since you were little, but what made you get into racing? Like actually racing the cars?
Racing the cars, to be honest, just really testing, trying to see what the platforms were capable of, man. I felt like, don't have the ability to change my car every month or so tinkering with it and being able to test, what different parts that I put on do, or, different tunes and setups I switch up on. And then I've been just racing myself, to be honest, to, really get faster every day. That's the end goal. And then, when you find good friends to do it with, it's always better.
Absolutely. First, do you think the street cars in the DMV have a chance to, do you think they're fast enough to compete with the street cars in Texas that go down for Texas 2K? Like Dallas, Houston area?
On the track, you mean? Like at the event?
On the street.
On the streets? I
Like-
mean, yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, we were out there last year. We were running around with a couple of, all motor setup Camaros and Corvettes out there. And I mean, they were doing decent for what they are. I mean, I feel like Texas was the last spot and Dallas this year. So we'll see how Houston goes next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who do you think has the fastest NA street car in the DMV?
De Niro,
Okay. What does he drive?
6th gen Camaro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bolt-on or?
I believe so, yeah. I believe it's just a bolt-on car. I don't know too much about it, but I know that car rides and not many people sit next to it.
Okay. So do you plan on going to Texas 2K in March?
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. I was there last year. It was definitely a good event. Hopefully this year be able to take my car out there and be on the streets, so excited for that.
How many cars do you have that you built so far?
Right now?
Like personal cars that you have?
Right now I have 4 personal cars that I'm working on. I have this G80 here. I also have a C7 Z06. I have a A90 Supra and the X3M.
Okay. And the G80 is the fastest one out of the 4, or?
No, the Corvette's the fastest.
Okay. You want to talk about that one? What's done to that?
Sure. The Corvette's a C7 Z06. I've got it built by Cutaway Racing, and it has a 416 2650 setup. Pretty simple, bolt-on, size that, and stock ECU. See if it hooks.
Okay.
Yeah, 3-pedal.
Spinning ain't winning.
Yeah, man, 3-pedal.
So, have you ever been caught racing?
No, knock on wood, but fortunately have not been caught racing.
Do you have any regrets with the car? With the car? Well, let me ask that again. Do you have any regrets with this car so far? The G80?
The G80, I think it's a great car. The price point, man. I don't know if it was worth what I paid, but I have it, so whatever. It'd be a lot nicer if it was a little bit cheaper.
So name one thing that you think is damaging to the car community as a whole.
Damaging, I really think. Damaging to the car community as a whole. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I guess those swingers, people blocking off intersections, and might as well be protesting and blocking off the highways. When people are going to work, I feel like it's the same thing. You can do that in the back of a industrial lot or open parking lot. I don't know why it got to be done in the middle of city streets. I would say, out of all the new stuff going around, I feel like the blocking off highways or city roads and swinging is one of the most toxic things, I guess, recently.
Hey, appreciate you coming out, brother. Thank you, man.
Nah, thank you for having me, bro.
Sir, what's going on, boss? How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Good, man. Thank you for coming out.
Oh yeah, I appreciate y'all having me here.
So what do people call you in the street? Like, what's your alias that you want to go by?
Most people know me as the Red Rocket,
Red Rocket? Okay.
at least in Virginia.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the car behind you.
It's a 2009 Pontiac G8. It's a 408 stroker, supercharged. Makes about 700 wheel.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
Did you is it shop build or
Cutaway car.
Cutaway car? Okay. So what made you get into racing? Like, what was it for you?
Car, shoot, go as far back as playing like Cruising USA at the arcades, man. That's where it all began.
Okay. Are you from the Virginia?
No.
Okay.
Dad was military and moved around a lot, but this is where we ended up.
Okay. In your opinion, right, non-biased, what state do you think has more fast cars, Maryland or Virginia?
I'll be honest, probably Maryland.
Okay. Is it by a long shot or is it close?
I would say a lot of it would have to do with a lot of Virginia cars don't really come out. I mean, there's probably a lot that we don't know in Virginia, but definitely Maryland has a lot more of a presence as far as fast cars.
So, how long have you been racing for?
Yeah, at least 10 years.
And what kind of changes have you seen in the last 10 years in terms of just different builds and horsepower wise? Like, do you think?
Oh, it's crazy.
Okay.
Like, everything's fast now. Like, it seemed like 10 years ago you had like 600-700 horsepower, you were God. Now it's like you have 1,000 and you're still like a pleb, It's like you're still nobody. I love how they're laughing right now. I'm being serious.
You're not the last time you went to Texas 2K, right? How was it? Just from personal experience.
The experience was crazy. A lot of the people out there were really awesome. I was just upset I didn't get any runs.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, the no hood and big tire really threw them a curveball. They thought I was lying about my horsepower. I have my dyno sheet and everything. I showed them my dyno sheet. They asked me who I stole it from, so. But no, other than that, I mean, everybody was cool out in Texas. A lot of really nice cars out there. That's going to be the real goal for us, is to take those cars on.
So, was it too many cops out, or like
cops was definitely an issue. They have this thing to where like they use airplanes to catch people, and that's how one of our buddies got caught. They let you think you got away with it, and then like 15 minutes later, they surround you.
Airplanes?
Well, they use the airplanes to basically keep their eyes on you. It's like infrared.
I still want to get on the Texas part because a lot of people didn't go from the DMV area, but you guys, right?
Yeah.
So, nobody really wanted to run you or anybody else? Like,
yeah, because I was trying to find cars more like around my horsepower and stuff like that and whatnot, and it's really different out there because they got a lot of concrete roads, and guys making my power aren't running the tire I'm running, so they looked at that as like, oh, he's making like 1,000, 1,200, 1,400 horsepower, when I'm like, well, if you saw the supercharger, you'd wouldn't think I'd make 1,400 horsepower. So, but it is what it is. I mean, I enjoyed the experience. I got to watch a lot of action. And
Did any of your buddies get any runs, or was it just you?
Haji got a bunch of runs. One of the other guys that came with us, D, got a few runs. He ended up getting locked up because of it.
There we go.
But
And D, he was racing. What was he racing?
he was racing. He was racing a, I think it was like twin turbo R8 on his bike.
And he has a Jixter 1000.
I don't remember what bike he had. Maybe it was a 1000. Yeah, it was a 1000.
And do you remember what happened with that? Like in terms of how?
No, he broke away from us. He went with a different group, and we warned him not to go with them, but he did anyways. And yeah, trust me, we reminded him all about it the next day after we bailed him out.
I guess who's your biggest rival in Virginia? That if you have?
Oh, here we go.
Steve.
No, it's. I'm. You said Steve, really? Like,
You talking about Steven?
no.
Wait, who's
Steve's nobody. As far as biggest, I mean, I don't really have a rival, but I have people that don't like me. So it's one of those hate me because you ain't me, I guess, or whatever.
There we go.
For example, there's a guy named Salty. He's a little salty.
The BMW.
Yeah. There's another G8 guy in Virginia. I'm still waiting for my run. He knows who I'm talking about. That, and there's a red C5 Corvette that still owes me a run. You know who you are too. Other than that, no, I'm just down to have some fun, man. I don't care, I'll run anything.
40 roll or better, right?
No, 40 rolls.
40 only. Okay. Well, yeah, I appreciate you coming out though, brother.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, man.